Mm-hmm.
Hello and welcome to the Pondcast. Today we'll discuss pH levels in the water and whether or not koi fish are a good decision in ponds in your part of the country. Hi everyone, Light on the Blast here, and here I have with me my co-host Nebulous Moth and MC Nicholas1172, or you can just call him Nick.
Yes, and that intro was brought to you in part by our extra host, Vault Hunter, who is not currently with us right now because he's doing something else.
Yes.
Back to you, Vince.
Yes, he has been kicked to the Discord.
Ha! Funny.
Thank you. So, brothers, our topic today, we are going to be discussing Hazbin Hotel. Technically, me and Neb discussed it yesterday, but my recording got boxed because I forgot to press a certain button. So Neb's audio did not go to me at all. Aren't I a stinker? Or should I say a
Yes.
dumbass?
Yes, you are. Or are you a stinky dumbass?
I'd rather not be a stinky dumbass. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Right, so, Hazbin Hotel. Why don't we all discuss our thoughts on the 4 episodes we got? Beginning with, of course, the pilot.
Yes.
You know, the pilot that came out 4 years ago.
Yes.
I'm kidding. Let's actually start with episode 1.
Overture.
Yes.
Indeed.
I'm gonna hand this over to Neb so he can explain the episode a little bit, and then we can give our thoughts.
Well, this episode takes place 1 week after Extermination Day, where Chari is...
I'm sorry, before you start, Neb, we did have an agreement on how we do things, right?
Emote. Oi! Fallen! Fuck off!
Did you just see that guy fly?
No, I missed it. I'd rather turn around, but I believe you.
Alright. Neb, you may go ahead.
Overture starts us off 1 week after Extermination Day, where we find Chari reading a book called The Story of Hell, where she is narrating how her parents met, how the Earth was created, yada yada yada. That part has been told 10,000 times. Blah 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 blah. Lilith and Lucifer are cast down into hell. But the difference between this time is that Lucy, I think right now might be a little bit of a bum. And it's his wife Lilith that actually became the Queen of Hell and runs the entire show.
If I may?
Go ahead.
I thought Disney Pop was running the show.
Don't get smart with me, asshole.
But that's what a smartass is. Proceed.
Anyway. Afterwards, there's a short conversation between Maggie and then Charlie about her dreams and goals and whatnot, and how Lilith has been missing for quote-unquote 7 years.
Indeed.
Also, the key is also a cat. So they come get me when it turns into a blade.
Kingdom Hearts jokes. Love it.
And apparently our store wants the show to go something, which is a terrible, terrible commercial he made.
Yep.
Of course, Baggett was the first one to get on his case, but he bites Baggett about how his face is made for radio, and they made him work with the video camera, which is not his sole stick at all. You can't even capture him on film without your camera freaking out.
Like the Slender Man.
Oh, I think it's worse than Slender Man.
Yeah, because Slenderman doesn't eat you.
Nope.
And I'm pretty sure Slenderman didn't just manifest in hell out of nowhere.
True.
It's here that we catch up on the rest of the residents of the hotel, including the always horny Angel Death, who reminds me of my boyfriend Smitty.
Seriously?
What?
Not you. I just got it.
Okay. Anyways, the legendary bartender, voiced by the legendary Keith David, and who I'm
Indeed.
pretty sure is certifiably insane, Nifty. Do not turn your back on that one.
Yeah, because he's right behind you, Deb.
Then shut up. Anyway, after this, Charlie has to go to a meeting with Adam
Adam.
and Loot.
Yeah.
And it's quite obvious by just how long he goes on for while the team's trying to find the rest of the hotel tries to film a new commercial, that Adam's a massive piece of shit. He ends up taking up so much time that Charlie has to quickly explain a plan and a musical number before it is quickly shown by Adam, who quite frankly reveals that they're moving up the extermination date to every 6 months. On the plus side, the team has managed to film a new commercial which will air on live TV just before it's interrupted by Katie Killjoy and Tom Trench, now voiced by Brandon Rogers.
Speaking of which, Katie's a real killjoy in that one moment, isn't she?
Hey.
And anyway, after this, everyone in hell basically realizes
We're fucked.
But then what's this? There is a dead exterminator on the ground. Leading Adam and Luke on a quest for vengeance and a mystery to be solved. Well,
Next time.
Alright, so, Neb, I pose a question to you.
Yes.
What are your overall thoughts on episode 1?
Well, you could say that it does info dump a bit in the first few bits of the episode, but well, what can you do?
You know, it is basically the establishing episode of the entire series.
Well, we, of course, have seen the pilot over and over and over and over and over.
That's for 4 years, that's all we had.
This introduction basically serves as a way to get newer viewers up to speed. Since Hazbin Hotel is now a streaming service owned by the largest shipping corporation there is. Oh my god, assholes. But that's a topic for another day.
Yep. Anyways, getting back to your overall thoughts on the first episode, Neb.
Frankly, I find it great. I mean, Adam's a colossal douchebag, but we all figured he was going to be that anyway.
You know, he's quite full of himself, isn't he?
And it doesn't take long for scenes to get going either.
Nope.
Honestly, a good start to the series.
Yeah. Alright, Nick, how about you? What are your thoughts on episode 1?
It is a long-awaited episode that we have been waiting for 4 years. And it is a good start for the series. I'm very happy with it. But I did notice that at least per episode 1, there's about 2 songs per following episode. Yes, we get 2 songs per episode. At least in the first 4.
Yep.
Also, to bring up a point that Neb brought up about Lilith becoming the Queen of Hell, technically, since Lucifer's still her husband, that still technically makes him the King of Hell.
Yes. But what does that make the daughter? Oh wait, never mind. That's the princess.
The princess, yes. Plus, skipping forward a little bit just to episode 4 to bring this point up, or was it episode 2? Point is, Val brought up that no, it was episode 4, that Charlie's rich, just like her papa. Hence, Lucifer's loaded.
Yes.
But he could still be a bum. He could just be a rich bum.
What the...
Mm-hmm. Now, on to episode 2. The V's.
Wait a minute. I did not give my thoughts.
Oh yes, go ahead. Sorry, Vince.
Let me finish finishing here real quick.
Yeah.
As it is the bar of silence.
Yar.
Oh wait. I just gonna have to wait a moment. Because we got another Pablo go back.
Yep. Hey, return bait and a green fish. Alright, folks, we'll be back in a moment. We've got to go kill probably a giant servitor.
Yep.
Yep, giant servitor.
Hopefully I can actually get the place.
You killed him last time.
Precision-wise.
Alright, Mr. Specific.
Acting like they owe me. Take down that server, and they stop.
God, I love Velvet so much. More on that in a bit.
Ben, son.
How you do it?
Fucking annihilated the damn thing.
Indeed, got the servitor, as the servitor took down the other fallen. You've smashed their
Oh, no.
hopes to powder again. Excellent.
That's how you precision kill a server.
Elgrim.
Hi.
Damn it! I want to run one of you over. You buttholes. You buttholes.
What? I'm just having a little fun.
Why is this little kid been here?
Excuse me that. My bad.
Where'd you go?
I don't know, man.
Oh, it leads to the lost sector.
Nee.
Well, Nick, now how are we gonna get out of here?
The way we came in, dummy.
Oh,
Goofus.
shut up.
No. Where there's way in, there is way out.
Found the pond.
Very good. Okay, tadpoles, we'll be back in a moment.
Tadpoles.
Yes. Because what can you find at a pond?
Yeah. Anyways, I did quite like the first episode of the series. I found myself nicely engaged, and I really enjoyed the songs that they had played. They played. All in all, a sound start to the series.
Indeed.
Also, something that another friend of ours, Shadow Flame, pointed out to me and Neb, there's a bit of a biblical reference with Adam, beyond the obvious. Do you notice the ribs he was eating?
Yes.
I did.
Well, that is actually a reference to the fact that God took a rib out of Adam to make Eve.
Indeed.
Yes. I do like the fact that, I also enjoy the fact that, well, Alistar and Vaggy made a small deal to make that commercial, and then, Alistar will never use that technology again.
Mm-hmm.
Because he quite honestly despises it.
Yes.
And the only reason he did it was so he could enjoy himself while making that terrible commercial.
Hmm? Good night, Papa. Indeed.
Honestly, I think that's all I had for thoughts on episode 1. I am now going to rise from my chair, and I'm going to hand the emote back to Neb.
Oh,
Once he's done with that fishing. Whee! All right. Neb,
You know what? Hang on. Let me get an actual cherry cut out.
Okay.
Well, just to stick with the theme.
Excuse me.
So, okay, there we go. Now we have episode 2. Radio killed the video star.
Radio killed the video star. Radio killed the video
start.
star.
Was none other than Charlie having a small breakdown over the
Indeed.
recent horrifying revelations.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't start hyperventilating or whatnot after finding out that information?
This, of course, leads to another argument with Angel Dust, who right now has missed quite a few messages from. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 2 more episodes down the line.
Anyway, Baggy and Charlie figured that more sinners would probably be desperate for salvation, thinking more would flock to the hotel, but they leave to go find some. But before they do, they are once again attacked by the one and only Serpentius. Now voiced by Alex Brightman.
Oh, yep, I'm sorry, but I do need to cut you off a little bit, because, there is something I would like to mention about Adam.
Okay.
He is also voiced by Alex Brightman.
What?
Yep!
Yes.
Well then,
Alright,
I need to pay better attention.
continue.
Anyway, he is here to once again seek revenge on Alistar, who apparently
Why?
has fought 20 times. Because he wants vengeance. Because apparently they fought over 20 times, and Alistar remembers none of them.
Indeed. Ooh.
How does this fight go? Well, we'll have to get back up to it, because then we cut to the 3 V's. Fox, Velvet, and Valentina. Let's start with Fox first. The quote-unquote TV man who has his pulse set on basically every electronic device in all of hell.
Indeed.
His voice also seems to fluctuate between 3 different accents, depending on how he's feeling.
Hey, exotic fish. Let's go.
Bleh.
Anyway, he's just there enjoying his start to his morning, right before he gets called by the one and only the
Velvet.
Velvet.
V number 2.
Who I love and will absolutely fight Shadow over.
You certainly did that in your server.
And I will fight them both as well.
She runs a cutthroat fashion business. I think it's very obvious that Fox and Velvet get along rather well with each other.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
But probably not so much the third V, considering she calls him the piss baby. Anyway, Fox heads up to Valentino's tower, where it turns out he is, in fact, throwing a hissy fit.
But,
Because why?
yeah, why is Valentino throwing the biggest of hissy fits? Being the piss baby
Because
that he is.
Angel moved out to the hotel.
No! Really? This little boy toy ran away? Okay,
Well, that's
This
what
is
happened.
on toy.
I'm gonna stop now.
Anyway, Valentino wants to go over there, kick back Angel, and pretty much shoot up the place. But Vox surprisingly talks him down by saying that would ruin all their reputations.
Yep.
Now, if you're wondering just how angry Valentino can get, he apparently tore up one of Velvet's models.
Yep.
And they may have a fizzbot named Kitty.
Hey,
does
another
no,
exotic
it-
fish. Let's go.
That certainly looked like a female Fizerali.
Yum.
Anyway, it looks like the situation has been handled until Valentino reveals that Alistor is not the only one. I screwed up. Backing up. That Angel isn't the only one staying at the hotel with Princess Morningstar. As soon as Valentino drops Alistor's name, Fox starts to get very, very angry.
And glitchy.
Because it turns out, he also disappeared for 7 years.
Now, it's not a coinky dink. Alistar and Will both disappeared 7 years ago. Could it be related? Nobody will know until more of the show comes out.
Anyway, he takes to the airwaves to try to shame and slander Alistor, who gets on the radio waves and starts tossing Fox, who, as he gets more and more angry, he stutters with the sounds, buffers, blue screens.
Everything you
And
can
then
think of for anything you can think of for a little malfunctioning piece of media these days.
And then he fries the entire city's power grid.
Yep.
And it's here that we also get a look at Alistor's true demon form, which is
Terrifying.
Well, be honest now. What true demon form isn't absolutely terrifying?
Beast.
Shut up.
Gotcha. Anyway, the beast meet in what appears to be a dining room full of systems of robotic sting creatures.
Yeah.
They need someone in the hotel who's just a complete loser with no direct ties to them. And who do they send in?
Fizerali. I'm sorry. Adam. I'm sorry. Serpentius.
Who, at this point, has lost the fight to Alistor, tore off a little bit of his suit, and was blasted clear across the city,
Yep.
losing one egg boy in the process. Or multiple egg boys.
Yeah.
Hard to
At
tell.
this point, we have no idea.
Anyway, Brent just shows up at the hotel and manages to worm his way inside through Charlie. And starts to act like someone who actually wants to reform, much to Angel's chagrin, patience, and annoyance.
Yep.
He eventually takes off to his room after a skit where Charlie refers to crack as devil's dandruff. What the fuck, Charlie?
He is a sweet, innocent baby. Leave her alone.
Fair enough. And instead, then he listens to the voicemails about Tina, which are...
If I may take this one,
Yes.
it's quite flip-floppy in his attitude. He's nice, and then he's pissed off, and then he's all goody-goody, and then he's absolutely terrifyingly angry. It just keeps on going.
Oh, we also see Angel's pig, fat nuggets.
Which we found out it was also a gift from Valentino.
We'll get into why this is a bad thing in a bit.
Yep.
Anyway, he grabs a beer bottle, or alcohol, fine, shut the vodka. I don't know, these bottles aren't labeled.
Nope. Bottom line, he goes to Husk's bar and just swipes a whole bottle of alcohol and starts drinking.
He then sees Serpentius moving, follows him to discover he's planting a hidden camera. This reaches a short brawl between the two before Vang and Charlie walk in.
In their PJs.
Serpentius is exposed. Serpentius is exposed and tries to escape via Vox himself. But Vox is too busy laughing that he got caught after not even a day. And basically leaves him for dead.
Yep.
This leads to the second song of the episode.
Oh, yeah.
And then after everyone else leaves, Oscar comes in, grabs the witch watch, and taunts Vox again. And I think that's the episode.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's focus on what I love first. Velvet.
Yeah.
She's like a more bitchy version of Rarity, and I love it. She is also, at the moment, the youngest overlord in Hell.
Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Now Vox is in his own way hilarious by the fact that the more angry he gets with Alistair, the more he malfunctions.
Yep. That's sort of anything he gets pissed off about. But
And then there's Valentine. Oh, wait. I'm getting a note that says, save that for later. Alright?
Excuse you! We are trying to talk!
And then there. Oh, god damn it.
Damn.
I'm just gonna keep talking. And then there's Serpentius. Pentus. Whatever.
Pentus.
He was a complete and utter goober.
Goober.
He's a
goober.
I feel like his Ganon officer would come back on this. Serpentus. 1% evil, 99% hot gas.
That he is.
Only people my age would get that. Goddamn zoomers.
I understood that.
Fucking Vince, you and Nick are not zoomers.
Oh, Zoomers.
He said Zoomers, not Zoomers. My bad.
Yep, I thought you said Goobers.
Well, it's safe to say we can call us Zoomers now.
Fucking dorks.
I said Goobers, not dorks.
Or are we Goofy Goobers?
Oh my god. Anyway, I thought this second episode was a lot of fun. We got to see Chari's admittedly questionable redemption process. Did I say questionable? I mean very questionable.
Incoming.
And the servitor took down
But
the
hey,
other fallen.
that's more effort than anyone ever put into Star Trek Glimmer.
Louder again.
Eh.
Excellent.
More effort than they put into the diamonds, that's for sure.
Ah.
Any other cracks we'd like to make about stupid villain redemptions? Fooled you, Nick.
You should be allowed to kill villains
Let's
in a
see.
kid's film. Just saying.
Yeah, look at the outhouse.
Wow.
But Ellis got what he deserved.
Yes, he did. I was just
Yes, he did.
You know,
Anyway.
You are.
You know who did
Let's
I
who
have-
deserved?
What?
The younglings.
Wow! You're actually gonna say that.
And neither did the people of Alderaan.
Wow! You're actually gonna say
I didn't know Hotzian system.
Okay.
Anyway, I will now pass the reins to Vince. After I deal with some goddamn asshole!
Welcome, Nim. I helped you all with that.
Oh.
Actually, let's pass it to Nick so we can he can give his overall thoughts.
The reason I just made that sound is because I might have to go use the bathroom, so pass it back. Pass it back.
Okay.
Oh.
Overall, that was yet another enjoyable episode. And of course, one of the things I am enjoying is how we're getting more inklings of what's going on with Angel.
Indeed.
You know, and somehow Valentino's controlling smoke comes through Angel's phone. How does that work?
Because of Vox, probably.
You know what? I didn't think about that. Thank you, Nick.
You're welcome.
I mean, all the phones are probably called Voxophones.
Probably. You know how he likes to dump his name into the brand?
Yeah, like VoxTube.
Yeah. Excuse me. And let's see here. What else?
Can I get your thoughts on Velvet?
Honestly, my thoughts don't really are pretty similar to yours. So I don't have anything. I don't have anything to add.
Very well.
Except that it's just, well, she's a bit of an Australian cutbag.
Okay.
But she's honestly, she and Vox are honestly the best of the V's. Oh.
I'm no, Vince. I'm just doing this so I hopefully don't go AFK. I'm gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back, boys. And then I will take my turn.
All
Oh my
right.
god.
Is there anything you'd like to discuss in the meantime, Nip?
Let's see. I do wonder what it is that exactly brought the three V's together. And I wonder if it had anything to do with time spent on the surface world.
Maybe. Although I do have something else to theorize.
Yeah.
One of the V's came to power about 7 years ago.
No, they were. But we know at least Boss was trying to run something with Alistor before he disappeared.
Right?
And he did say they pivoted their focus to video instead of radio.
Right.
And what we do know is that Vox and Valentino have probably been there longer.
Oh yeah.
Judging by the way Velvet acts around fashion and, selfies and whatnot,
Yep.
he probably died more recently.
Probably.
I kind of find it funny that Jari is the one with a bedhead, and Maggie's hair looks perfectly straight.
I'm not gonna respond to that.
What?
Vaggie being straight? No.
Ah, fuck me.
Nah, you saved yourself for that for your boyfriends.
Oh, shut up!
Oh, excuse me. Love you, buddy. Anything else while we're waiting for Nick?
Let's see. This episode only adds to how insane Nifty seems to be.
Yeah. And it only gets more further. Well, they only add on to that further in the next 2 episodes.
Me and Vince both thought there was going to be some kind of shipping scene between Pentius and Nifty. That didn't last.
Nope. She is unhinged. Oh, snub.
Yeah.
I got another.
What? Oh, come on. Man, this is bullshit.
This just mean I do get more golf balls at the end of this all. At the end of this. Oh, hey, look, another one.
Now, I know you're bullshitting me. Now, is Alistor trustworthy? Probably not.
I mean, given the fact that he used his first foray into modern technology to mess with our hotel managers.
But is he also one of the most delightful characters in the show?
Yes.
Yes. I mean, just to go back to the pilot. Help! Whoa!
Edward Boston gave a really good performance. While he will
You might be one.
While he will be missed as Alistor, the voice we got from for the main show is no less impressive. You know?
You're probably, yeah. You're probably wondering why he's bothering to help in the first place. That is for one simple reason.
He's fucking bored.
So why might as well watch a bunch of sinners struggle to prove themselves.
And he'll laugh as they fail. Because who honestly believes that any sinners are gonna be able to redeem themselves and get back into heaven? Honestly, basically everybody else inside Hazbin Hotel. Most definitely Charlie.
I mean, we've already even seen that heaven isn't perfect either, considering the sheriffs accidentally got a guy killed, and were quite quickly kicked out.
Yep. I will say this, that with that.
Yes.
Charlie does have a bit of a journey of her own to go through, because I do agree I do agree on helping others as much as possible, but there are boundaries sometimes.
She does seem to be a bit delusional.
Not so much delusional, more so she's very excited to have her passion project start coming together.
Indeed.
And I think
that's
and I think that's kind of blinding her to some other aspects of what's going on.
indeed. Also, I'm gonna guess this right now. Given how she felt that the later porn student and the strip club, or BDSM club, or whatever, she would probably feel very uncomfortable in the lust thing.
Oh boy.
Just as a small reminder, Jari is a Hellborn, and therefore can go anywhere in hell.
Yum.
All sinners are trapped in Pentagram City.
Yes.
So we just start spinning fun facts.
Probably. But first one back. We got 3 minutes until the next Plebbook event.
Okay.
Your turn.
Fun fact: Serpentians died in the 19th century.
Where'd you go?
I'm gonna go right to that flag.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, here's a fun fact.
Captain Rule Kill!
Husk wasn't designed by Vivian Madrano.
Oh?
Husk was created by one of her siblings, and then gifted to her.
Aw, that's nice.
All because they invented a flying cat.
Aw.
Fun fact number 3. In the earliest versions of Hazbin Hotel, Maggie was not Charlie's girlfriend, but in fact Angel's girlfriend.
Yep.
Don't ask me where I got these. I get these facts from Nick. Vince, how quick do you think I can end the server with Thunder Crash?
Would you like to wait until we make it heroic?
Yes.
Let's see how quickly you can end it. Alright, meeting up with you.
Oh, alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. It's public event time.
Oh, of course. I'll be there in a minute.
I'll start. It's starting right now.
Whatever. Alright, it will be my turn when the event is over, correct?
A catch has been reported en route to an
Okay.
ether drop.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, never eat like 8 Oreos, and most of them are fried. Oh, that was a bad idea. Very bad. Plus, I made so much batter I had funnel cake mix left, so I made funnel cake and then ate some funnel
Take down that server.
cake. Oh,
They stop.
Jesus Christ. Oh, oh. Why am I hearing the teleporting noise? I'm not even over there. Oh.
I need to pick for the Korean engine.
Go with Haywire.
Thank you. What? Oh, that's bullshit.
Yes.
We got the servitor, and the servitor took down the other fallen. You've smashed their hopes to powder again. Excellent.
Ah!
Ha ha ha.
Ah!
Ring around the rosy.
Okay, Nick, let's stop bullying him.
Alright. Bully him harder! I'm
No.
just kidding. I'm kidding.
Hey, Nick,
Bar.
try to get me.
Oh, you. Gotcha. Fishing pond. Here's fish. Fish?
Fish. Where's fishing barbecue?
Run
Bar?
another server.
Damn.
Fish. Fish. Fish.
Follow the Nick.
Fish. Fish. Fish.
Why is it all the way out there?
War. Alright, my thoughts on episode 2.
I was not facing that correction game. Come on.
Another lovely episode with a further 2 more songs per the episode, and a wonderful introduction to the local villains of the show. Because since Adam is from heaven, but technically still the main villain of the overarching season, as far as I know, but he's not a Hellborn, well, technically not Hellborn, but he's not a native of Hell. Whereas the 3 Vs are natives of Hell. So,
There we go.
yep. So, a nice addition to the villain roster. And of course, Velvet with that ponytail. Peak design. Much better than her pigtails. Single pony, best pony.
I mean, she is. As I said, she is. She is a more of a bitch, little bitch version
Than
of
Rarity. Yes. But she's also Australian, whereas Rarity was like, what, British? Sort
I
of.
don't know.
Well, you would know. You two watched the show.
I don't get a British vibe out of her.
Alright.
I get a posh vibe.
Yes, posh. Very posh. Alright. And then, of course, Vox. Oh, Vox. Is it just me? Or does he sound like, the voice actor for Sonic and Dewey and Leo from Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 2017 DuckTales remake, and live-action Sonic? Is it just me? Or do you guys get that vibe? Because I swear it sounds very similar to those three characters, since all three of those share the same voice actor. Also, if you both remember, well, actually, before I back up, Vince, did you see Bad Batch Season 2?
I have not. I haven't. I still have not yet. I still haven't gotten to finishing season 1.
You should get around to do that before Season 3 comes out.
Honestly, I've mentioned this before, but I'm kind of wound down on Star Wars these days. Just not really
Not a
my
topic
thing.
for
But yes, that is another topic for another day.
Fair enough.
And no, we will not get into deep discussions about Rise of Skywalker. I know that's just one not fit.
I just don't. I will say this: I just don't particularly care to see those two movies.
So therefore, don't ask. You're not gonna get it.
Continuing forward.
Yes. And of course, the piece of shit that is the dumbass Valentino. Which we will talk on more later. But he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's necessarily a dumbass, but he did let his anger get the best of him in that episode.
Indeed. Yes.
Anything else on episode 2, people?
I completely forgot.
Mm.
I completely forgot that Serpent just lost custody of his egg buddies for a little bit. I'm gonna give it to Alice Stores.
Wasn't that episode 3?
Yeah, I was
No,
about to say,
sorry, fuck, sorry.
You're fine,
Damn,
buddy,
fuck,
you're fine,
crap,
you're-
fuck.
Gab, calm yourself. Not a big deal. The exact same
One
problem.
thing-
Exact same problem we had in DMs that one other time.
Pondies, please understand. I am dumb.
Pondies, please understand. The three of us are a gaggle of dumbasseries.
Yes. We share a single brain cell.
Yeah, and sometimes we don't even share it. Sometimes we have to take that brain cell away from the others.
Yep.
Sometimes I gotta take it away from Neb.
Yep.
Is there anything else we need to discuss on episode 2 before we hand things over for Neb to summarize episode 3?
The fact that the 3Vs hired Pentious to be their spy somewhat surprised me, but at the same time it didn't really surprise me.
You wanna know what I thought when they were talking about who to get? It's gonna be Serpentious, isn't it? Knocks on the door. Reveals to be Serpentious. Motherfucker, I knew it!
Yep. Another thing. And I did ask this before the podcast and before you got here, Vince. But Neb and I both heard Valentino speak in at least 3 different accents as well.
Yes.
Jamaican, Spanish, in good old US of A English.
Also known as American.
Yes.
Bonk.
Wait, who are you bonking?
The moth. Alright. Pondies, I now pass... Yes?
Oh yeah, well, you're about to do that little same thing. Go ahead.
Yeah. I now pass the chair back to Nebulous Moth.
Oh, I hate touchscreen technology. Anyway, episode 3, Scrambled Egg. With a side of bacon.
Yeah, don't forget.
Wait, that was the name of the episode?
No, I was making a breakfast joke.
Oh.
Neb, I must say that joke was very toasty.
Hehe.
What? It was a combination breakfast joke with Mortal Kombat.
Anyway, this episode's opening is notable because it's the first time we see Razzle and Dazzle again.
Weren't they in episode 1?
We last saw them in the pilot episode.
Oh, I just swore they were in episode 1.
Huh. Anyways.
It has apparently been either a week or 5 days since Japan just moved in. And has he made any progress? No.
Oh.
He's just been building a weapon called the... Sorry.
I was gonna say, and what makes you think he hasn't made any progress?
The fact that he's been trying to take over the city for 5 days.
Wow.
And has built a weapon called the Skin Flare 11,000, which makes me think he got this from Doofenshmirtz.
Hey, he only
No.
got it for me if it's called it in nature.
Damn you, Vince. I was about to say that same thing.
Vince, that was incredibly on point.
Why, thank you.
Anyway, it turns out he's not building this all himself. He bought weapons from the biggest weapons dealer in hell, Carmilla Carmine.
Oh.
Which of course crosses the line with Maggie, who tells him to not only stop building weapons, plotting, but also makes him give up the Egg Boys.
Not the egg boys. They're all he's got.
To be fair, he does seem genuinely broken up about it.
Yeah. Yeah. It really cracked him up.
Wow.
I swear, I will smack you.
Please don't.
I won't.
Thank you.
Anyway, we then cut to Alistor eating a dead deer.
Yes,
Oh,
because he
dear.
loves venison. And he's also a cannibal.
Fuck. I messed my button.
Oh.
Maggie tasked him with getting rid of the Egg Boys humanely.
Oh, that's a lot less hot.
Fun fact, that is actually a typo in the subtitles.
It is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he was supposed to say fun.
I heard him say hot.
Yeah, I heard him say hot too. What the frig?
Anyway, while he leaves to go take care of the Egg Boys, Charlie starts to make everyone do trust exercises. It starts out simple enough, with the whole falling back and have somebody catch you.
But in this case, Charlie's having everybody catch a falling person.
It doesn't go over well. And we get to see even more how unhinged Nifty is Ugh.
Yeah,
What is wrong with that tiny little woman?
She enjoys pain. I'm starting to figure out a word for her. She's a masochist.
Masochist?
Yes.
Proceed.
We also get baggage.
What? I told you to proceed!
Oh. We also get baggage drill sergeant voice. But some people continue to think lead more credence to her being an executioner. More on that another day.
Well, Jesus Christ. We can let that there go.
Anyway,
Stop facing that direction again. Come on, quit shoving me around.
Angel decides to take them somewhere else to build trust. But before that, we cut back to Alistar, who is swiftly ignoring the Egg Boys just before he meets up the oldest overlord in all of hell, the Steel.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Which I found out has been voiced by Jason Statham.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah,
Well, shit. Wait, I just watched that episode this morning. I didn't see Jason Statham on the Amazon Prime's little, actor, but I'm gonna have to rewatch that episode.
Same here.
Because I didn't see Jason Statham pop up as Zestiel.
anyway,
Because they usually list the actors right at the bottom.
Yeah, and we'll have to actually look at the credits at the end of the episode.
Yeah, what the fuck? Okay then. Jeez.
Proceed, Neb.
the Steel is so feared and respected, the other demons run away from him.
Yep.
One was so incredibly frightened. He doused himself in gasoline and lit himself on fire.
Yep.
But here's another freaky fact. When Alistar looks into his reflection, the Steel is not there.
Oh.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes,
Is he a vampire?
he might very well be.
Demonic vampire. That's also part spider.
Like,
Freaky. Very freaky deaky.
He wants to know what Alistar has been up to for the last 7 years. But of course, Alistar is vague and cryptic about it.
because why not?
We then cut back to the rest of the Hazbin crew in a BDSM club. Because apparently, that's just builds trust through bond, like bondage.
And yes, that's an actual saying. It said store.
And we get another little nod to how freaky Nifty is. Let's just ignore that one.
Yeah. I never realized he had a bit of a figure there.
And then we cut to where it's Celestial and Alistar taking an elevator, with the egg one told the guard, all except Frank.
They have names?
I don't know.
And that's what the Egg Boys were thinking. We have names?
It is here that we meet some more of the Overlords of Hell, including ZZ, Rosie, and Carmilla carving herself, and her 2 daughters, Clara and Odette.
Indeed.
Carmilla is busy explaining how 15% of the population was lost in the recent extermination, and with it being twice a month now, things might get worse.
Yep.
She's in the middle of explaining all this when the youngest and bitchiest of the Overlord's son re-enter without Boston Valentino.
Oh boy.
And before Carmilla can get any further, what does Velvet do? But bring out the head of the dead executioner.
Oh, you mean the thing we saw at the end of episode 1?
Correcto.
I thought that would be an end of that plot point, but I guess not, huh?
We need that now. Everybody knows that the exterminator angels can, in fact, be killed. Sylvan and the V's want to fight them, but Carmilla urges conscience.
As does Zestial.
This, of course, funny enough, leads into a duet battle between Carmilla and Velvet, where Velvet figures that Carmilla was the one who offed the angel right before she calls the meeting off and storms out to Zestial. Alistair orders Frank to go spy on them.
Indeed.
But before that, we got... Ah, shit.
What?
I messed up the order. Okay, so after the BDSM thing, Maggie suggests going to another place where she learned to build trust. Which it turns out, it's just a giant street brawl. Of course, this leads to a large disagreement between Maggie and Charlie, where they're both feeling sad and they had to leave. Just as Serpentius and Angel get back up the stairs.
Yep. And of course, Nifty climbs down and Husk abruptly leaves.
Honestly, I don't blame him.
Mm-hmm.
We then cut to Carmilla.
Just
We didn't
Carmilla.
cut to Miss. We didn't cut to Carmilla and Zestial in her office with her two daughters, where she does reveal through another musical number shared with Maggie that she did, in fact, kill the angel to protect her daughters. And she fears this will probably set off a giant chain reaction.
Yeah. Which, honestly, I very well could.
Mm-hmm.
Frank then reports.
And the number also reveals that she only did it to protect the one she loved.
Mm-hmm.
Which in this case are Clara and Odette.
Yep. But yeah, they are actually afraid to fight because they don't want more people to die.
Or in some other cases, lose all their power.
Yeah. Why
And
am I
yes,
looking
there's-
this way?
And yes, there is Maggie's side of the song, but it only reinforces what we probably already knew anyway.
Yeah, I do have I actually do have a bit of a, well, as I think about it, I do have a bit of a problem with this episode. But we'll get to that when I present my thoughts.
Anyway, we then cut back to our story going back down the elevator with Frank. Actually, I think Alistair's already down there. Then came along Frank, who relays info to him, and then tells Frank not to tell it to anyone. We cut back to the hotel. Tori and Maggie make up, where it turns out Angel and Serpent just actually had a good time, just before Alistair returns and gives back the egg boys. Everyone starts winding down for the night. Frank accidentally reveals what he heard. First, since Serpent just is falling asleep, he completely brushes it off.
Yes, and
And
thinks it's nothing but a wild fantasy. Go ahead.
And that ends episode 3, Scrambled Egg.
And bacon.
3, this episode was fun. Getting a bit more on Alistair, and I need a very little bit more.
We are slowly unraveling the mystery that is Alistair.
The radio demon. Yeah.
Huh?
Getting to see more of Serpent just being Uber.
Uber.
And then there's finally meeting Carmilla Carmine himself, who did have an appearance in the pilot, though that was her beta design, with Destial, which thanks to my buddy Nick, I now believe those two are fucking.
Yes, also Zestial also appeared in the pilot, I believe, as did
Indeed.
Carmilla's daughters, and I do believe our one, our only, Goover, yet to appear King of Hell, is for Morning Star.
In what form?
Indeed, shrouded by shadows, but nonetheless, the King of Hell did make an appearance.
Honestly, I don't think I have much other thoughts to give, other than I love the musical battle between Carmilla and Velvet. I will continue to love this bitch, and you guys can't stop me.
Why would we? We love her too.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Oh. Oh no!
What
No,
happened?
Pond.
I got sent back to orbit.
Damn.
No!
Pondies, we seem to be having technical difficulties on Neb's end.
Yes.
Whoops-a-daisy. Oh, you...
He's sat for so long, the game kicked him out.
Yep.
And I just got up out of my holographic chair,
Damn.
Wow.
drinking my holographic coffee, and reading the holographic newspaper.
Okay, enough with the holographics.
And my holographic doll, Lorama.
Yeah. Don't make me take Spillman away from you two. I will do it.
You can't stop us, Vince.
I'm gonna revoke all your Amazon Prime privileges now.
You can't.
Fuck
Yes, yes.
Like that.
Okay, is it your turn for thoughts, Vince?
you. Would that be okay?
Well, no,
You
I'm
should go
asking,
second
is it your
anyway.
turn?
Well, usually it's been going on. And what we were trying to do was do Neb, you, and me.
Oh,
But if you would
Okay,
like to
well then-
give me the floor, since I do have some not so positive thoughts about this episode.
Is there a public event? Okay, there's no public event. Go ahead then.
Alright. So, something that I had been thinking about, partly because of, I had read about this on another server. We're only told about Panchas and Angel's development in that, street brawl. We don't get to we're not shown anything because we have to, spend time with the overlords. I honestly would have liked to see those them develop that trust. But
You know what?
It's background information that we have to find out after the fact.
This is true.
Also, why are Camilla and Vaggie sing a duet? They're nowhere near each other.
Fair enough.
I can get behind Vox and Alistair's duet. They're all over the airwaves.
Yeah, or would you call it a duel-et? Huh?
Son of a bitch.
I beat you at your own game.
No, you didn't beat me in my own game. I didn't expect that one.
Now, do you have any positive minutes?
Well, of course. I love seeing all those overlords. I loved a bunch of the stuff that happened in the episode. I just thought I'd mention maybe this stuff wasn't as hot as I originally thought. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, we all had to see all the overlords because Alistair was there, and we had to find out about who killed the angel. Because that's a plot point that was dropped on us at the end of the first episode. I just don't like that we just lost out on development between Angel and Pence just like that. Because
I believe the...
Go ahead.
Sorry. I believe the rule is show, don't tell.
That is exactly the rule, Neb. And what did they do? They told instead of showed. I'm sorry to say, but my opinion of episode 3 has dropped a little.
I mean, if it helps, I don't exactly have warm feelings about episode 4 of Helluva Boss, which is Cherub.
Right.
I mean, it's fine, but
yeah,
not exactly anything groundbreaking.
Yeah, it's kind of just there. It's a rival company from heaven trying to save souls, whereas Imp is trying to kill people.
Now, we're not against the idea of Imp having a rival company that's the complete opposite of theirs.
Yeah. But the cherubs were kind of just meh.
Yeah. Plus, the fact that it introduced to us to Willie Wackford.
Wally Wackford.
Wally. Thank you. I knew it was something with a W. Wally Wackford.
Well, aren't you?
Which
aren't you Wally Wackford?
But just leads to us constantly asking, who are you? Why do you keep showing up everywhere?
Right?
Well, we can
But
for
back
sure
up
say
to-
he's not Mammon.
Getting back on
Now.
topic, though.
Yes.
But yeah, while my opinion of episode 3 has tanked a bit, I don't necessarily hate the episode either. It's got some fun stuff going on for it.
Indeed.
I mean, for one thing, Vaggy's pipes, my guys. Don't tell me
Indeed.
you didn't love the way that Vaggy sang this episode.
Indeed.
So Nick, what is our count for songs on this episode? Oh wait, that is actually 2.
Yes.
We got the duolette. Thank you for that word, Nick.
Oh, well, the only reason I said duel-et for Alistair and Vox is because they were technically having a duel while singing.
Okay. I mean,
And
wasn't Velvet and Camilla having
Oh.
a bit of a duel?
I forgot about that. I thought you were talking about Carmilla and Vaggy's song.
No,
My bad.
I was talking about the actual duolette in the meeting room.
Oh, then yes, they were having another duelette. Ha 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 ha, yes. Well, obviously, I got to see my 2 new favorite Hazbin women go at it, singing. So it was very entertaining for me.
What?
Very entertaining.
Very nice.
Damn, son.
Word of warning: we got 2 minutes until a public event.
All right. Let's see. Obviously, we got to meet Zestiel, who we finally figured out what his name was since we didn't know it from the pilot. When he appeared, we thought he was just some random dude.
Yum.
Obviously, we got to figure out who everyone was from the pilot in this episode. I'm glad to finally have names to faces. Even though some of their designs may change, it's still nice to know.
Yep.
I did notice that the one crocodile lady does look like, Viv's original Hellhound character that started her journey on YouTube.
Oh, she's not a croc. She's a dinosaur.
My point still stands. The lizard.
By the way, real quick, on my screen, I've got a returned bait just bobbing on the pond.
Nice.
You will
Wow.
see that when I will post this video, Dab.
Yeah. Let's see. Obviously, we got to have another lovely song from both Vaggy and Carmilla. On top of the fact that I did notice something with Vaggy singing.
Yes.
Because, for those of you who do not know, Vaggy's voice actress played in the Disney movie Encanto. I do not like Encanto. That was my piece on the movie, but I do like her voice actress. What I noticed is that her normal speaking voice changes when she's singing and sounds more Disney-esque.
Wow, it looks like she's been on a Disney movie or something.
Indeed. I don't know if that was intentional or if it's just how her singing voice changes versus her speaking voice, but in any case, it's a nice little, little nod.
Yeah.
What makes you think you
Otherwise, of course, it was fun to see the Egg Boys actually contribute to something. Pentious continued to be a goober, and that did not feel like 2 fucking minutes. I'm gonna continue speaking because fuck you, game. Let's see. Got to learn more about Alistair, and of course,
God, is that the only Falcon event happening today?
at least in this area,
Yeah, where are the freaking fallen walkers?
you know what? I did notice that.
Man, they're walking around with a clutch.
Take down that servitor.
Oh my
Are
god.
you sure they appear? Are you sure they appear in this area and not in the Winding Cove?
Pretty sure they appear here.
Let's see. You know, we got to see Alistair finally, eating his favorite meal, which is venison, of course, although I'm pretty sure it's raw. But he's a cannibal, so I don't really think he cares.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, and the fact that he jumped at the chance to get rid of the Egg Boys and literally said the classic, "Oh, well, why didn't you start with that?" I enjoyed that.
He got the servitor, and the servitor took down the other fallen.
Let's
Smashed
see.
their hopes to powder again. Excellent.
Another excellent song. Already said that. Yeah. Obviously, my opinion has dropped slightly a little about not being able to see Pentious and Angel, but most likely Angel, because Pentious was probably being a little goober.
Yep.
But it was still would have been nice to see them in the big old brawl. But you know what? At least they got to have some fun. It might have been off screen, but at least we know they had fun.
Yeah.
And hey, it's not as bad as Dragon Ball Super where they just get Super Saiyan Blue off screen.
You missed.
I didn't just miss. This pole is not
But hey.
a solid object.
Dragon Ball Super has a bunch of narrative issues that we do not have time to go into in a single podcast.
Indeed.
Especially not this one, since we're
Wait, what?
we're coming up on the last one. On the last episode.
Speaking of which,
yes.
if
Allow me.
yes,
This
I was
next
gonna let
episode.
Vince.
Sorry.
Okay, I was gonna let Vince go because he can better explain this episode, and I have to go get a drink because I'm thirsty.
Well, I'm actually going to put out a warning while you go get your drink, and then I will let you summarize as you have been for the last 3 episodes.
Oh, all right. Help me out if you can.
Okay.
I will be right back.
Pondies, this next episode deals with quite a serious problem, and it is a part of Angel Dust's character arc. Some of which has been hinted throughout the last couple episodes.
As well as the song Addict.
Yes. But I'm more specifically referring to the current set of episodes we have.
Understandable.
Anyways, I'm issuing an official content warning at this point for depictions of sexual abuse. If you do not want, if you are squeamish about this, or this might end up causing a trigger, please click away now. I don't want to be responsible for accidentally causing any issues that you might have. Because this episode goes hard with this shit.
Indeed.
And
Yeah.
for all you people that have said that a certain lyric video glorifies this nonsense, you all are a bunch of liars, and I want you as far away from this fandom as you possibly can. Get the fuck out.
Indeed.
With that, Nick, if you have a different topic at this moment. that we can discuss while we wait for Neb?
Let me see. I was trying to form topics earlier that I could think of. Let's see. Get on the thinking chair. All right.
You do that while I fish.
All right, we're already discussing Hazbin Hotel. Was there anything?
Actually, while you think, I do actually need to get my
Mm-hmm.
So I will be right back, Pondies.
I'm back.
Okay. Vince
What I miss?
went to also go get a drink while I thought of a different topic to discuss before we get into the topic of the current episode. And honestly, I can't think of what the fuck I was going to say because I had different topics aside from Hazbin Hotel, and now my brain's just like, oh, you had topics? Let's see. Well, not show related, but people, when you're at a crosswalk, obey the fucking 1 second.
Hello.
Hello.
I now sit up from my chair while I'm sitting in my chair.
Yes. All right. So, Vince, I did think of a topic while you were away.
Alright,
So-
why don't we do that before we get into the episode?
Yes. So, first off, crossing guard laws. Crosswalk laws. When a crossing guard goes into the road first, holds up the stop sign, and blows the whistle, that means you stop. You don't slow down. You come to a complete stop and wait for whoever the crossing guard is crossing in the crosswalk to make it completely to the other side of the road. Make sure the crossing guard gets back to the other side of the street, and then only once the crossing guard waves you on that it is safe to cross or go past the crosswalk in your car, then may you start driving again. Please, people, follow the rules of the road for the love of God, because I'm a crossing guard, and every day I have to deal with people who don't know how to drive, who are driving their kids to school, or I'm dealing with parents who don't know how to walk across a crosswalk.
Yes, if I may add something. That license
Yes.
is more of a proof that you can. Well, that license is more than just, hey, I can drive, I can do whatever I want. It's proof that you
Indeed.
know how to follow the rules of the road. This is why
Yes.
when you get into trouble, the police can revoke your license.
Indeed.
Because you
Oh,
have broken
and
the
just-
rules. You've broken the rules of the road, and therefore you have lost the right to drive.
Yes.
Oh, and if someone is trying to back out of a parking space in a grocery store parking lot. Ahem. Let them fucking back out and don't drive behind them, dickheads!
Or walk behind them either. You would not believe how many people have walked behind my mom when we're trying to back out of our parking space.
This is me every fucking time we go to HEB. The local grocery store here in Texas.
I have a Hy-Vee.
I have Publix.
Good to
And
know.
Publix
now,
is fun.
back to the subject at hand, because I assume Vince already gave the warning.
I gave
He did.
a big warning, and I told the
Yes.
antis to shut up and get out.
Yes.
We don't want
Also,
you.
yep, and a quick disclaimer for those of you who are survivors of sexual assault. Obviously, we don't have the that hotline number, but it's probably a quick, easy Google search. But if you want to continue watching this episode after we cover episode 4 of Hazbin Hotel, tune back in maybe 20 minutes,
Perhaps.
15 minutes, I don't know.
I will make sure to put a timestamp for you to click towards, so you can skip it if you wish to. I'll do so.
Indeed. And while these two are discussing that and recapping episode 4, I'm going to try and remember the topics I wanted to discuss earlier.
Alright. I will not
Back to
go
you,
into
Neb.
too many details about some stuff in this episode, because otherwise YouTube will hit me with the whip.
They'll hit me too, since we are both recording this.
We begin this episode with what appears to be Angel just tied up in a chair, getting interrogated by a big hellhound.
While wearing his pilot outfit.
Just before we learn that this is in fact not a real interrogation,
But a
but a
flip.
porno.
Indeed.
The contents of which freak everybody out and grosses them out, save for the diminutive freak.
That is nifty.
Yes, I thought you would. If I may, I would like to say that I thought she would be a very nifty addition to the cast, and it turns out she freaks me the fuck out. And I see the icon for the public event.
Already?
Fuck.
We just had one.
Anyway,
You got plenty of time.
Huss interjects how the scene does not look very good at all, which leads to Angel quite vigorously defending his work as a porn star. Just before a certain
Someone.
boss calls him on the phone.
But Becky's right there. I just trying to let you later.
Anyway, Valentino apparently needs it for an emergency shoot, and he takes off, much to Charlie's dismay. It seems he's a little frustrated.
Well, I just wanted to add that Angel says that if she wanted to fix him, then he would have to fix his boss first, or something
And
along those lines.
Yeah, I think that's it. But, man. Charlie seems to be getting a bit frustrated by how hard this has become.
Great, I'm now thinking like Angel Dust.
Giggity.
I'm sorry.
Anyway. Peggy then taunts Charlie into talking to being a bit more aggressively kind in how she does things, given her rank as Princess of Hell.
Yep.
Fritz reaches the brilliant idea of going down to the portal shoot to toss the Angel's boss.
Yep.
We then cut to the portal itself that Angel in the middle of filming, where it turns out he had to memorize the entire script. In fact, you can see him look at it from time to time.
Yep. But then Valentina just tells him to improv it.
Which I guess makes sense. Who else was born for the dialogue?
Right?
Angel is incredibly nervous that Charlie is there and tries to get her away before Valentina notices. Spoiler alert!
It doesn't work.
And Valentina goes right up to Charlie and Vince.
Licks her arm.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't. It's not just. It doesn't just lick her arm. He practically slobbers all over her arm.
Two quote splits from an episode. Somebody deal with that.
I got it.
Okay, whoever stops finishing first gets to do it.
Damn it.
Get back here, asshole!
They're mine.
Anyway,
Oh,
the
they're
quote
mine.
is certain in Blitz from a later episode of Helluva. So, this is aggressively uncomfortable.
We are trying to have a Pondcast, you fucksticks! I might as well just rally over here too.
Charlie says that she's not going to be a problem and will just be there in the background. But she starts talking and starts trying to talk to the other demons to come to the Hazbin Hotel. Which just leaves the more issues, including about how violent the portal seems to be. Oh. I forgot to mention that before that. We get the most hilarious line of the entire show.
Oh yes!
Fucking hold up! I'm coming! Not off camera, you're not!
Me and Neb were howling at that one!
It had us in stitches.
What are we, snitches?
Anyway, she eventually trips and yanks the plug out of one of the two fountain charge protectors, which starts to spark, and eventually a fire breaks out. Because, spoiler alert, don't plug so many things into a surge protector, otherwise...
You have previous game set up, which leads to a fire hazard. Never you Pondies. We're all a gaggle of dumbasses.
Indeed.
Look at those balls, acting like they know things. Take down that servitor, and they stop.
It's going to end this quick.
You were saying?
Shut up, Dick. I know what you
Oh.
He who says he knows what he's doing, but yet he who was bamboozling among us.
I swear to God, I will fucking kill you. End game.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Take it up! Damn, bitch!
Damn, Vince.
Got the servitor, and the servitor took down the other fallen. You've smashed their hopes to powder again. Excellent.
Ow!
Okay, Neb, can I give you a bit of advice?
Why?
When you're falling from that high, try to time your jump to just before you land.
Anyway, after Vince Valentina puts out the fire with his mosslings, this managed to just race the moss everywhere.
Yes, but you have to admit that was pretty cool to see him do that.
It
No,
was.
no,
Sorry.
no, Nick, it was quite hot to see.
Aha, aha, you're so funny.
Jerry starts to apologize more than Will from Proctor's Home for Imaginary Friend.
Yeah, she is apologizing quite profusely.
But then after this, Valentina wants to word with Angel in his dressing room. I will now hand it over to Vince to explain this much better than I can.
Cool.
Yeah. after I deal with some asshole fallen.
Yes.
Oi! We're talking over here! Anyways. So here's where things take a worse. Because while Angel is trying to talk, Valentino is absolutely enraged and he's smacking Angel around the room. Basically reminding Angel who owned him, even pulling out the golden contract.
Which I think might be an on-purpose reference to My Little Mermaid.
Well, I mean, it is Little Mermaid, but not My Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid.
That's on
What
me.
what does this have to do with the Little Mermaid?
The contract that Ariel signed with Ursula?
Oh, yeah, no.
But instead of losing his voice, Angel had ended up selling both his soul and his body to Valentino.
Mm-hmm.
And Valentino orders Angel to get rid of Charlie. And so they get out of the studio, and Charlie is decidedly not happy about what she heard in the dressing room. And
May I get the
Go ahead.
May I get the meter of how mad she was?
Go ahead.
She was 200% angry.
Yeah,
Yes.
but unfortunately that instantly deflated once Angel got in the way.
Yes, and I have something to say about that, but I will say it when it is my turn.
Alright. And I think I know what you're gonna say, Nick. But I do have. We will discuss that when we're done with the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Angel basically follows orders and gets and kicks Charlie out of the studio. And Angel is not happy either. Nobody is happy there.
Nope.
Hang on a second. And once Charlie leaves, another thing that Valentina said is that Angel is going to be filming all night long. And then it's time. We get the song that we've all been listening to for the last week or two. It's time for Poison.
Which I just don't all detail about.
Yes.
After it gets to the part in the music video where Angel is bound and blindfolded, I actually noticed that the little robot Kitty actually looks away.
Oh!
Oh.
Are these robots actually sentient?
I would
Probably.
assume so. Also, remember, since Kitty does look like Fizz.
Oh, that makes it even worse.
Right?
Oh.
With
Fizzy.
the way that Fizz has been treated by Mammon.
Man.
Yeah. I was about to say
And I
that.
just noticed a further detail. The robot looks away, and then I'm pretty sure she puts the tray in front of her face.
Oh.
Yeah. He's having a massive Fizz moment right there.
You know, I'm just gonna quote Blitz again. This is aggressively uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, I thought something was up when we just had the lyric video. Oh my goodness! Just the visuals on this song are just Oh god, they really cranked it up to 12 here.
And they do not let up.
No, they don't.
No.
This is why I said to the antis that
Get
you
the
are
fuck out.
lying about the glorification of sexual abuse in this show. Especially during this small portion of the song. This is not glorification. You could see the pain on his face.
Yeah.
If you want glorification, go watch South Park.
Ugh.
You bunch of rancid fuck.
Yep.
Now,
I just want to punch Valentino in his flaccid face.
now,
Uh,
I will finish recapping the rest of the episode.
What? As soon as you pull your line, we will switch places. Not literally.
No, the fish ran
Ow.
back there.
Derp.
Anyway,
I feel bad for that.
relax, he's fine.
he just blew himself up with a rocket.
Anyway, after that haunting number, we arrive back at the hotel where Angel wants a strong drink from Husk. But Husk does not want to give Angel the excuse of being drunk. Well, I guess he doesn't seem to vibe with the drink to forget scene.
Yep.
But I think personally it might actually be a very dangerous thing to do, because your body can only take so much alcohol at one time before
Yeah.
Dead.
bad stuff happens.
Nick, go take out those assholes.
You assholes!
This leads to a strong argument between the two, and Angel storms out to, you
Wow.
guessed it,
That was a perfect
another
line
bar.
fire.
and Husk just sets to go find him. He does, of course, find him doing crack
Yes.
or cocaine.
It's
I'm
pretty
not
much-
really sure the difference between the two.
It's actually just two different names.
Yeah,
Oh,
crack
okay.
cocaine.
Yeah.
With a group of
Sharks.
Mafia sharks. Which, if you've seen X's and O's, you know that's no good.
No.
If you say need more net lemon pledge, I will smack you.
No, we don't need more lemon pledge. We need more nukes.
There.
more nukes for what?
To get rid of Valentino.
Yes.
Anyway, the shark at first just seemed to want to hang out with Angel Dust. Right before one of them spikes Angel's drink, which you can only assume is a date rape drug.
And of
And
course,
this just,
and of course, Husks notices.
this of course immediately sets him off. He grabs the guy, throws him into the juice box, throws cards at the other shark, and then runs out Angel.
And
Ooh,
said
he
cards
starts-
sliced all their guns.
Angel,
all.
of course, protesting going back to the hotel, but leads to a massive argument between the two about how Angel is destroying himself. Where it turns out everything he does is in fact not an act. He wants an escape from all of this, thinking that if he destroys himself enough, Valentino will throw him away. This then leads to the most shocking reveal in the entire show, where Husk tells Angel he used to be an Overlord.
Bum bum
Dun, dun,
bum.
dun.
But then his gambling addiction caused him to gamble away all his souls until he was a soulless loser.
Which ended up having him make a deal with the worst of these.
Alistair.
Correct.
What were the details of this deal? Who knows?
The devil's in the details.
Hey! This, of course, leads to one of the most entertaining of the musical numbers, where
Yes.
Hush and Angel basically admit that they're losers.
Yep.
Yes.
And oh
They're
my
And
god,
losers
the-
together.
once again, the pipes on the singers, especially Keith motherfucking David.
Yes. Who, for all of you people who don't know, was Dr. Facilier in Princess and the Frog. So he's always been able to sing. For people who say Keith David can't sing, or, oh, I didn't know Keith David sung, you blind motherfuckers. Or I guess
No.
deaf in
And-
this case.
And now, to give more examples of how legendary Keith David is, he was, in fact, Admiral Rasmussen, Spawn. Guys, help me out.
Arbiter for Halo.
Yep, Arbiter from Halo. Anderson from Mass Effect, I think, right?
I said that.
Oh, okay.
He
But
was
yes,
the
he
lead
was
gargoyle in Gargoyles.
Goliath.
Goliath.
Thank you.
He was
Eventually,
also Spawn.
We already said Spawn.
I said that too.
Yes. But he was Spawn in the Spawn show, and reprised the role in Mortal Kombat 11. On top
And
of that,
now,
Dr. Facilier, Goliath, he played a salamander person in TMNT, he played the President of the United States in Rick and Morty, would eventually go on to voice Manny the Man Horse of the Apocalypse in the 2017 DuckTales remake.
But of course, it's a gigantic reference to Gargoyle.
Gargoyles.
Even going so far as to have that have a light version of the theme song playing as he performs.
Yes. And it was
he has an
badass.
upcoming role where he will be replacing Rance Reddick as the voice of Commander Zavala in Destiny 2: The Final Shape.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Lance Reddick.
Yes.
You were fantastic.
But we will always look forward to hearing another Keith David performance. And for all of those of you who are Destiny players or just have been playing Bungie games since the dawn of time, we will be welcoming home the Arbiter back to a Bungie game.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And to all those who said Hazbin and Keith David doesn't compare to the last Husk guy, fuck you.
And said original voice actor for Husk even commended Keith David on his performance. So double fuck you.
Getting back to
If
the
you haven't
episode,
noticed,
though.
Pan,
Oh,
if you haven't
fine.
noticed, Pondies, we will shit on the antis every fucking chance we get.
Because
Yes.
they don't give any critiques. They're just being assholes.
Indeed.
They will
I'm
shit.
surprised.
They will shit on the show for any reason.
And
Mhm.
surprise, surprise, most of them are minors who shouldn't be watching the show in the first place.
Yeah.
Different topic for another day.
Yeah.
In about 4 seconds because we have another public event coming up.
Oh.
Every
Well, I'm
fucking
just gonna
time.
finish summarizing. Anyway, the two go back to the hotel. Oh wait, hang on, back up.
Can I take this one actually?
Are you gonna narrate the fight?
Yes. Because
Alright.
this song actually gets cut off
A catch is on its way.
right at the end.
I'm not sure what it's up to, but I doubt it's
And,
good.
Indeed. Oh!
Oh God! Was that catch larger than usual?
I don't know, I'll have to look on your end. But
This
look,
is about
it's
to
the
get
other event.
and very dangerous.
Oh, finally,
Watch out.
Jesus Christ. R,
Uh-oh.
R,
That doesn't
R,
sound
R,
happy.
R, 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 R. Oh, Jesus!
Dick, your body flew right past me.
Yeah, I know. Get the orb, boys. Vince, you good?
Yep.
What's the brother want? What do you want?
He brought me my mail.
Oh, very
Okay.
nice of him. We
I
thought you were
thought
in
they were
trouble for
unhappy
something
stuff
stupid.
at first.
Nope.
Okay. Very good.
Ow! 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 What? Ow! Did anyone else see where my body went?
Nope.
First I died, and then the shockwave knocked me back down to where the pond was.
Jesus.
Let's see them fight without weapons. Wait.
Vince, is your super ready?
I mean, you're on the other one.
Wait, what?
And took their cash.
We made it heroic.
How does it work?
No, we completed the event. The second walker didn't show up.
What the hell? But it said heroic.
I know, but we killed the first walker so quickly the ships didn't have time to drop off the second one.
The second one I can use my super on it.
I know, I wanted to see that too. It usually... That's never happened before. It always waits for the second one to show up before ending. What the fuck, game?
So
This
yeah,
is some
anyway,
fucking bullshit.
anyways, the song gets cut off right at the tail end because the sharks came out and saw them. It's like, well, there they are. Are they fucking singing? And start rattling them, boys.
Rattle 'em, boys!
They blurred the image. Rattle 'em, boys.
Over here.
Mark.
No, really, I couldn't tell.
I also know that there was a bit of a like a ship fell that rang when it came up. Ah! Damn!
Oh, what you gonna...
Guardian down.
I don't want to talk about it.
So did you blow up on them?
Maybe.
Okay. So anyways, so yeah, the sharks attack and Husk and Angel will dive behind a taxi. And shortly after that, Husk will start fighting back, throwing cards and exploding dice. You okay,
Indeed.
Nep?
Yo, that.
No!
Why?
I guess I got a little loud there in the public event.
Oh, whatever. Your parents are a bunch of fuddy-duddies.
Yeah, don't ignore them, Neb. We're having a good time, alright?
Okay.
Indeed.
Anyways, so Husk starts fighting back with cards and exploding dice. He must have gotten his tricks from, oh, I don't know, maybe Duke Devlin from Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyways, you guys suck.
I understand the reference.
No one said anything though!
Well, I didn't understand the reference. I didn't get it.
Ow. Never mind.
Anyway,
Anyways, but the tiny shark gets a hold of Husk, and then Angel starts blasting with his Tommy gun.
not just one Tommy gun.
Oh, we'll get to that here in a moment. But he does shoot the little shark so much that he just falls apart in a pile of blood.
Yes.
And then, after a bit of talking, they go back and fight, and that's when Angel whips out all six.
Indeed.
And so then they go back to the hotel.
Where it turns out they actually
Yes, go ahead.
bonded on their way back. And Charlie runs over and apologizes for being so portsy and forceful. But it turns out that Angel actually forgave her. At which point she becomes a crying mess.
I'm happy, crying mess.
Indeed. We love our Princess of Hell.
Yum.
So Maggie takes her to bed. The two go for a drink in the bar in the hotel. And that ends episode 4.
And that is actually the end of the first set of episodes. Until next week.
Now, this episode. Jesus Christ, where do I start?
For the beginning again.
Well, for the record, this is probably not a show you should watch with your older parents who would probably winch at this. Trust me, this is about as awkward as watching a strip club scene in Deadpool with your parents. Now, everything up for the first 5 minutes is relatively lighthearted.
Yeah,
But once we get to Valentino, Jesus, do things get heavy.
Yep, as I already explained earlier.
Like that whole part of the episode is just aggressively uncomfortable.
Thank you, Blitz.
Like, it's not even... Like, to give an example, the opening scene of Saving Private Ryan is extremely hard to watch. You know, because it's Normandy, and all the U.S. soldiers have to run out of that machine gun nest, and they're just getting slaughtered. But the scenes with Valentino are uncomfortable for a different fucking reason.
Yeah. Nev and I have suffered all different forms of abuse.
Try it.
And just,
Termination.
we really feel for Angel. We really do.
Yeah.
The main takeaway from this is that if you have any shitty people in your life,
Get rid of them.
As,
immediately.
or, okay, not immediately, but as best as you possibly can. Because sometimes...
And is yeah.
Because sometimes, like an Angel situation, there's no escaping it at the moment. You have to bide your time and wait for an opportunity to get out of there.
Yeah.
Because some people are just that awful that they'll keep you in by giving you praises.
What if all that's true?
But it's gaslighting form and such. But makes it sound like they're the only one praising you.
Now, I am actually extremely sensitive to this kind of stuff, due to my non-binary friend Neve having been through this with at least 9 ex-boyfriends.
9?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
All varying degrees of douchebag.
I am not gonna comment on that.
Ooh.
Trust me, I don't have the time to go into it.
Hey, I just don't feel comfortable commenting on it.
I will just say that if I ever see Zola again,
Oh,
You'll rip his
I
dick
will
off?
fucking call him out.
Oh, you and I had varying degrees of different opinions on that.
Anyway. Now, the fact that Tusk used to be an overlord threw me for a fucking loop.
I think it threw
Yeah,
us
me
all.
too.
I was gonna say, I think it threw us all for a loop.
Yeah. I had to rewind it and listen to it again. I'm like, I'm sorry, you were a what?
Like, he just says that, and you just hear a record scratch sound.
I know, right? It's all fun. It's kind of like, oh, I don't know. Hang on a second. Almost like this.
Now, what I just want to say that I don't know where Angel's keeping 6 Tommy guns, but I'm after trying to reload all of those in an active firefight.
Right? How big are those magazines anyway? Like, how many rounds do they each hold?
Let's see. Well, what would you say, Nick? Probably like a 30-round drum mag?
Or at least a 30 round drum mag, yeah.
I think maybe more like 40, 45.
They're reasonable.
You know, most games I've seen with Tommy gun or with those kind of guns, they range about maybe 40, 45 for that drum.
And hey, it makes more sense for a drum gun to be on a Tommy gun than... Yeah. Or, you know, putting a drum mag on every fucking gun in Vanguard. Join us sometime in the future where me and Vince can prepare into Call of Duty Vanguard.
I do actually want to discuss something about one of the guns. Because I actually I had a thought about how they could make it different. To extend the quote-unquote magazine. But we will see if that's after we're finished talking about Hazbin Hotel, and after I can even flow a god fish.
Nice.
I did so much fishing, I have nearly 100 bait left.
Now, I will now transfer it over to Nick for his thoughts on this episode.
Perfect timing, because I just caught my last fish for now. Alright, so, Pondies. My thoughts on this episode. Valentino can go sit on a barbed wire, sandpaper condom, ghost pepper lubricated dildo.
17 different degrees of pain.
Yes.
He deserves it.
And then, yes. Then he can go meet, at least according to one YouTuber who does skits of this character, the Booty Warrior, Yujiro Hanma. You don't want to meet Yujiro Hanma.
I will take your word for it.
Nick,
Yes.
would you say that Valentino would be some kind of boogeyman?
No. Yujiro Hanma is the boogeyman.
Oh.
At least, if Valentino were to meet him.
I was trying to make a different kind of reference.
Oh. Then what reference were you going for, bud?
I was gonna say, then in that case, he should probably go meet Baba Yaga.
Oh yes, he definitely should meet Baba Yaga. I will be right back. I'm going to go get this fucking event. Yes, motherfucker. Why does it disappear while I'm not even near the damn fucking dock?
Alright.
Yes. The other thing I want to say about this episode is, I know I'm not a big contract person, but I'm pretty sure that Charlie could overwrite that shit since she is the Princess of Hell. And like Vaggie said, she needs to show some aggressive kindness.
Yeah.
And I want to see Charlie snap at someone, because we almost got to see her snap at Adam, and then that was promptly shut down. We almost got to see her snap at Valentino, and that was shut down. And I really just want to see her snap at someone. Is that so much to see the Princess of Hell use her authority on her subjects, but to be cock-blocked continuously?
You want a repeat of what happened with Katie Killjoy in the pilot?
Yes, but see, that wasn't Charlie on full demon form. I want to see full demon form, Charlie.
I'm sure we'll get it.
I want to see her go
Somebody is going to mess up bad enough where she is actually going to go off on somebody.
Yes.
She can't take it anymore.
Yes,
Like,
because
just
I want to...
imagine-
Go ahead.
I just imagine they're standing there laughing, and everyone else just starts backing away. And they're like, "What? Where are you going?" Yeah, we're just gonna go back to the hotel.
Why? Charlie behind them. You forgot. I'm the daughter of the fallen angel Lucifer. And then her own wings pop out. But seriously, I want her to unleash the powers that come with being Lucifer, Morningstar's daughter. I want her to unleash her full demon might and smite whoever stands in her way.
Well, okay, I'm going to say something about that.
Yes.
Well, I do Well, while I do admit I would like to see her snap on somebody, at the same time, that's
Oh shit!
what.
What?
I didn't realize it was 11.
Yes.
Okay, let's quickly try to wrap this up. Okay, so you want to see her snap on somebody. I do too, but at the same time, with these early episodes, she's not quite there yet. Especially with episode 4, where she royally screwed up there at the studio. And so Angel is trying to get her out so she doesn't screw anything else up. Because she, as you've seen, she doesn't have too much of a concept of boundaries.
This is true.
She wants to help no matter what, but how far is that going to get you when you always step into everybody's boundaries?
Yeah.
Yes. But still, the other thing is the fact that she's the Princess of Hell. And I'm just going to say it. I feel since she's like second under her father, she could probably very easily get rid of Valentino's contract with Angel. Like, she's the Princess of Hell. I'm pretty sure she has that authority.
Yeah, I'm sure you know that, but does she know that? Does she know how to do that?
I mean, I don't know if she knows how to do that, but I'm pretty sure that's something she could ask Lucifer.
Yeah.
He is the devil.
There's a lot more development we're unaware of because we are very early in this series. There's a lot more that we don't understand just yet.
This is very true, Vince. Very true. Ugh.
And I honestly don't want this show to jump off the rails of its premise for some other darker world thing to take it over. Because this is about
Of course.
the hell.
Yeah.
And so I basically don't want this to end up like another Helluva boss.
Vince, I'm going to say an Astral Mark Reach as an example.
Catch has been reported
Yeah.
en route to an ether
How about Star vs. Force, Vivo, Tangled, or Steven Universe?
Elaborate on Tangled, because I watched that series.
Well, it started off as a fun, lighthearted series. And then it turned into
Take down that servant.
more serious show near the end.
Very true.
And fascinating, basically,
Fair enough.
I am tired.
I am tired too. I guess, and I remembered what topic I wanted to bring up that wasn't Hazbin Hotel related that I was trying to bring up the other night. I'm going to write it down so I can bring it up on the next Pondcast. Could we do one tomorrow when we're able to? Cool.
Because we do have a packed schedule tomorrow.
This is true. But nothing says while we wait for the others who will be joining us for our schedule, because aren't we doing Among Us tomorrow, right?
If we have enough people to show up.
Okay. Well, if we do get enough people, then while we're waiting for the people, maybe we can fit in a small podcast. And if not, then so be it.
Alright.
Shall we go and begin wrapping things up by heading to the helm and depositing our fish?
Yes.
Yes, but quite quickly.
What?
Oh, because I'm tired and I want to go to bed.
You said make it quick. We'll do it quickly.
Well, yes, that's why we're going to go
Wait,
deposit
shit,
our
I'm
fish.
fire team leader. No, wait.
No, you aren't.
I got it.
I
down.
am.
Nick, take us to the helm quickly.
Yes, yes.
And I will go ahead and present my quick thoughts on episode 4. So, you know how I complained last episode about how we didn't get to see Angel and Penchus bond with each other? Told rather than showed? Well, episode 4 is quite literally the opposite of that. We saw that development happen over the course of that episode, and we got to see them bond at the end.
Over here, have our name.
They made a mistake in the third episode, and you will kind of fixed it for the next episode.
Yep.
And yeah, as I mentioned before, this episode, ugh, just big ol' ugh.
You're the one who ruined my hopes. I can't remember you. I guess this is a great time for.
Yeah, that middle of the episode was quite poisonous. Did it click?
Every fucking day, dude. This is my punishment.
You ruined it. I had another joke for you, and you ruined it.
I know.
You really were being quite toxic there.
Hey.
Hey, Boots of the Assembler, let's go. Hey, another Phoenix Protocol.
I got 2 Titan Vices.
Oh, look, a salvage key that I didn't need. Oh, look, weapons I don't need.
And that wraps up everything for us.
Alright. Pondies, I thank you for tuning in and listening. And to all those that clicked past episode 4, thank you for stopping by for the rest of it. Thank you.
This is Nebulous Moth, Lightning Blast, and MC Nicholas signing off because I'm fucking tired.
Thank you. And
We're all tired.
Thank you, and I hope y'all had a blast. Good night.
Yes, and please join us next time when we bring up the topic of early 2000s cartoon villains, specifically Dark Danny from Danny Phantom.
You ruined my outro!
No, I didn't, because I was adding on my own.
I was trying to end it with a pun!
Fuck. Oh, wait, I can use my... Wait a minute. I can use my abilities. That's fun. Wait, you can too. What the hell? Puns. Dip, potato, chip.
Thank you,
dip,
everyone. Good
dip,
night.
Potato.